Today I'm going to take you for a look around Canva. It's canva.com and you can sign in for a free account. When I first started, I signed in for a paid account and then went down to a free account. I absolutely love this. It is so easy to use. So when you first come in, it gives you a number of options of what you can do. So you can create a design and it gives you custom dimensions and popular themes and designs for everything you can think about. As you scroll down, as you click on that create a design, you'll see there are social media posts. So you can do a Twitter post, just a general social one, Pinterest graphic, Facebook app, Tumblr, Instagram post. And essentially what these do is they create them in the right dimensions and size, because as I scroll my mouse along you can see how the sizes change. I quite often will make them at this size, but really it's just a standard one. But you know that Instagram has square, so you could just do your graphic straight away in this space here. You can also create documents, so letterhead, magazine, certificate, resume, and again it has lots of templates in there which just make your documents look amazing. Blogging and ebooks, so you could do, and again it puts them to the right dimension. Kindle cover, album cover, infographics. Marketing materials, so you can create flyers, posters, food and drink menus, business cards, brochures, gift certificates, logos. And then again down, this is for social media and email headers. So if you do not have a Twitter header or something for your Facebook event cover or Facebook cover, you know, that's along the top of the page, equally LinkedIn, and there's a number of those in there that you can see. It gives you the perfect dimension, because with Twitter you can see that there's a specific size. Facebook is slightly different, and so is LinkedIn, because you'll find if you try to do the same for everyone, your logo will be in a funny spot or something funny happens. So that is really brilliant that you can already do that. Of course, here is events, so if there's postcard, invitation, really easy to make. And then of course ads down the bottom, because with I'm not sure if you've had much experience with Facebook, but Facebook do have specific requirements as to how much text you can have and where that text needs to be on the graphic. And if you haven't got it set up right, it will not publish them. So it's handy to have a template that is already at the right dimensions and with the text kind of in the right places as well. So if you're not sure, you can just custom design. So what we've been talking about for this course is how you can create image graphics that you can share both for, and we'll talk about this more in other weeks, but images which have quotes that you have said, things that you like, but also quotes from other people that they have said, so that, because at the moment there's almost like a free market to who can put things out there. So you know that maybe you get a great quote from Albert Einstein and that's his quote, but if you can attribute him, you can put that into an image graphic, and that's something that can be shared across platforms. I'll just give you an idea of what I have created. So if you click on all your designs, you've got your nav bar down the side. So I've done everything from newsletter templates that go at MailChimp. I've created image graphics here. So this is one from me. People are drawn to personality over product. I did a Facebook ad just as a trial. Has good intentions to great results. I'll no doubt change that up because I don't know how many clicks that will get. You can see another one that I did on the blog, Create. This was one I put up on the Facebook group, live, 7:30 tomorrow. Tuesday tips. This was a bit of a work of art. I had to do a bit of a document which I wanted to show people as presenting my ideas, but rather than just doing a Word doc, I thought, what's in Canva? And Canva already had a magazine, so I literally just dragged and dropped into this, and it made me look so professional. And all I did was copy in a bit of text and the words and the images and a little bit of shuffling, and wow, how good does that look? It's like I look like a proper designer. I had someone do it, but I didn't. Every time you open something new, it opens up a new window, just so you can work on that particular one. So what we're doing today is we're going to have a look at social posts. So let's go back to create a design, and so what you would have done so far is work out your colors, or you already know what they are. On Canva, you can actually put your colors and your fonts in here. Now, I was able to have when I started, as I said, it was a free version for the paid version, and you could upload all of your colors. So I went through the same process. I created Pinterest accounts, and I also created Pinterest accounts, and I picked my colors. I went online and I found a color palette which had the yellow, which gave me these, and then I just went in, and you can actually update your colors in there direct. It also lets you put your logos in, but again, because I'm on the free account, I can't put it on just my own one. And you can also put your brand fonts, which is what I had done. So I actually asked someone about a good combination for brand fonts, but I could have just, as I said to you guys, gone and done a search and just put those in. So that's what you can do if you have the paid version. So I did that to start, but have found, and actually it has saved my colors in there, which is brilliant. So you could even do the paid version first and then just downgrade to the free version, because I have not at one time needed to use the free one, because you can still upload your own fonts. If you've got a special font like that lemon milk font, which I use, I was able to upload the font on here, and I can also upload my logos, but I'll show you that. Let's have a look at a social post. So what you want to do is, I would say, 1, maybe 2 sort of template posts that you use on a regular basis that show what you do. So let's have a look for some options. Here on the side is basically some Canva layout. So they already give you designs that are already done that you can just pick and choose and then alter. On the side here, let's just pick one and then I'll show you how it works. So let's say you decide, when you put up something on, let's have a look, what would be a good post? You can also search, or you can scroll. I quite like the ones that have images as opposed to illustrations, but you can see there's quite a lot in here. So let's say we wanted to pick something like this. This looks like a good sort of, so you just click on it, and that's interesting, isn't it? Alcohol does not relieve depression, it makes it worse. Drink moderately. So let's say you quite like how it has this box around it and the image in the front and the website down the bottom. So this looks like kind of a good template that you might use for all of your Facebook posts. You'll see in the back it's got the crosses over the image, which means it's one of so in Canva you can access either free images, you can upload your own images, or you can pay for images. They're like $1, a few dollars, and I'm sure there's more that are more expensive. So this one in the back is one of their paid ones. That's why it's got the stripes. And when you get to the end of the process, you actually have to say download, and it will ask you to pay at that point. But you don't have to use it. And I don't want to use this anyway. So let's say we have a quote which is, so what we can do with this text is highlight the text and we can change it. So let's just say the quote of the day is grey skies are gonna clear up. Grey skies are gonna clear up. So you can decide if you want to keep this in here. Maybe hashtag Happy Monday. Go to this website down the bottom. So easy it is to change, kieranzerner.com. So what I do is I now look at, so this is given fonts for this particular image, but I want fonts for that I have, so I can go down and click on fonts here and scroll through. Now what I had, you see how you can upload your own fonts? I think it must be the paid version. So I reckon you should do the free paid version trial and then downgrade. The way to go, because my font is on here. It's Lemon Milk. So Lemon Milk, and this one Montserrat Light, that's the other one I use, and that's Montserrat. Let's just turn it to Montserrat Light. Excellent. So now what we want is we want to go to an image. So you go onto the left and click on Elements, and here you can see free photos. You can add grids to it, frames, shapes, lines, illustrations. So when you say illustrations, it means like this type of thing, and there's quite a lot of these for free. They're quite handy if you're doing documents. Or icons, this again is quite handy. I think I use one of these in one of the, here's what you'll expect in this program. You can do charts as well. They have like pie graphs and these sorts of things, good for documents. But they also have a great range of free photos. So let's click on photos. You can either search, you could put in, you can pick any of these, or you could say, like, you could put in here desk and things would come up. But at the moment, I'm just going to go with what their free search was. So let's just click on photos. Here we go. And so I said grey skies are going to clear up. It's quite a nice one, isn't it? So all I do, if I like this one, I drag it over and it will automatically pick onto that back photo. See how it does that? And it looks like it's got a filter on it. So I can change the filter if I want. Just put it on normal, or I can change the brightness or any of that. Grey skies are going to clear up. Kieran Zerner. If I want the image to stretch more, I can do that. I want to pull that up like that. Easy peasy, as my daughter would say. Now, if I want to, you can add text on. So heading, subheading, little bit of body text. And these are also on my fonts, which I originally put in. And you can go to upload. So you can upload your own images. Now you can see here that I have uploaded. I've got my own logo, which is a PNG file, which means that it's transparent. If it's a JPEG, it will have a white box around it. So you need your logo, ask your designer or whoever that is, to give you a PNG file, which is transparent, and then you can put it like that. See, I've got my, or I use my white, yellow or my white logo. I could do a yellow one if I want to, but I don't. So if I don't like that, I just bin it. Now, if I preferred one of my own, you've seen me use that yellow one before, I could use one of these if I thought that was a better picture. But I actually don't mind this. Grey skies are going to clear up kieranzerner.com, or you could change it or take it off. And hey, I think that's not bad. Happy Monday. I can move this around, I can make it bigger, put it in the middle, then that's it. Let's say that this is, so this is where you can save it. So let's just say social template, done. And then you can just Control S, which saves it, or you can go up here, File, and Save. Now you'll see when you go back, all your designs, that this will have saved as one of your designs. It's just saved here. This is the one here. Or you can go in and download that. So if we're going for another photo file, a PNG, or if you wanted to print it, you could do it as a PDF or a JPEG, and you just say download. I love these quotes they give you here. So it's downloading, and once that's done, it will save. You can open it as a image file or save it however you usually do that, or you can post it direct from here. There we go. Grey skies are going to clear up. Happy Monday. So if I like that, oops, if I like that one, then there it is. Next time, let's say I've posted this one. So next time I want to change out the image because I want to do a quote from, I did one the other day from Albert Einstein. Let's say Albert Einstein. I can't remember exactly what it was, but creativity is intelligence, having fun is what it was. You can also change the spacing. There's something weird that happens with my A, but you can actually change that letter spacing, make it bigger or smaller, like that. You can change the line height. There's a few things that you could do there. And then I just want to change the background. So if I wanted to upload a photo, you just upload your own images. Or if I wanted to just pick another one of theirs, it's as easy as a drag and drop. Just got to, as I said, play around with it till it picks on the back. There you go. Social post 2. See how easy that is? So, and then you download it and do it again that way. There'll be heaps of tutorials, I'm just showing you. So for me, I decided that I would go with, and I don't know why, I just decided that I would, as a template. So I have this circle, leave page. I have this circle, which I change the color of, and I stick to my colors, the grays or the whites. And sometimes I use a yellow, and I just either use something that I've said, or I pick a quote and add that in. So that's how I use that. And as you see, I've this is like my newsletter one. I grabbed this. This was a template, so I just dragged this image from the back, which I have on my website. And this box was from a template from a smaller mail one, so I just created that. That was super easy. I also, so you can see for my banners. Oh, this was not the one I chose, but I found one that said tweet, and I thought, oh, that's cool. That's got a bit of something funny going on there, but let me look at one of these banners. Oh, this is the one I made for you guys. So this was actually just a layout I just copied straight. There was one on here and I just literally just changed the words. So that was what I did for that one, and I accidentally, remember I said I did it as a PDF, so all I had to do was click it as a PNG. And that is how simple, oh there you go, there's the one I created here for when it said what is the program about. So I made this one. These are logo words out of the logo. This elements, it was, sorry, not logo, they were icons, these things. These were just add in the text. That's as simple as what that was. It's amazing what, you don't even have to be a designer. This one, I made this infographic from a template. I'm so proud of myself. So this was, I added in these pictures, changed the wording, but essentially this template was already there, and then I just added that in. So you can make infographics as well. And yeah, I made that one. I haven't done anything with that one. I was testing something out. I even made a flyer. This was just I was trying to do a speaker flyer. This is just a sample of one. The words aren't very good, but I was just trying to get something done. So you can see I actually copied this off, I think I used this one. You see this one here? It was for a church. I copied this one and I just changed the background and colours. I put my font in there. Not sure if it's very good, but that's what I did. That was in the early days. So it just gives you it gives you an indication of all of the things that you can do in Canva. I highly recommend it. So your task today is to go in here and decide on one or two, create two social posts that you will use, maybe one that is a quote written by someone else and one that is a quote written by yourself, and post one of those in the Facebook group so we can see how you're going. If you have any troubles, don't hesitate to ask questions on the Facebook group or shoot me an email. There is also, Canva is amazing. They have so many tutorials as well, as you can see. The design school, they've got so many links to colors, so many links to how to do things. It's really intuitive. It's a fantastic product. There's quite a lot here. So enjoy having a play and look forward to seeing what you create.